Good morning, all. Update for the USD majors, right? Now, that fall did complete. They did keep, we're on Euro USD 4-hour chart, okay? The count, we didn't get a deeper fourth wave. It completed, and we've gone up for the fifth wave, okay? So now it's just about when does the fifth wave end on Euro USD, okay? Just gonna clear, we hit the 0.236, okay, which is the minimum for the fourth wave, which was why I was anticipating potentially lower, okay, before this fifth wave. All right, so we didn't get deeper, but the count is correct. So we know what to do from here. When we've got signs of a completed wave 5 now, mind you, this completed wave 5 can break structure and it might not. Something's telling me that we will break the structure. My supply zones are purple when I'm expecting them to fall off, and this is green. So as you can tell, I'm expecting this to get taken, but I'm not expecting price to go much higher once it's taken it. So we've got news at 3 p.m. I don't know how we might set up, or how we might, the news might not even affect the chart much. I don't know. We'd have to see. But last night, there was some kind of news that was not on my chart, and that caused mayhem with Bitcoin and some other and all USD. I was in those trades and it caused mayhem. I took a little loss on Bitcoin and a little gain on all USD. So currently, this is one way we can try and forecast the end of wave 5. So we go from the beginning of wave 2 to the end of wave 4 to the end of wave 3, and that's already happened because we expect 5 to get to at least above this line, but above this line, above the previous high, and often the top of the channel or just above it. So there's definitely doesn't make sense to start buying now. We could get an extended 5 and it goes quite high, but we can't just assume that it might do that and jump into the trade. So we're looking for downside soon. For the if I was on the charts earlier, I was busy. I had to do some things. I'm just got on the charts now, by the way. So I'm doing this analysis basically live. So yeah, I would anticipate something along the lines of this. Just some choppiness here, maybe break structure, and then upon a break of a fractal, I'd look to take this down because now we can say we have a completed one wave here in a higher degree, okay? Or we could look at it as a completed A wave, but I do believe we're bullish. I do believe this counts impulsively. I mean, obviously it does. So this is the count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should be looking for price to turn around soon and give us a 2 wave, something like this, okay? And then potentially go on higher. So we'll go on to GBP USD. Have a look at GBP USD. Exactly the same thing. Follow the count perfectly. GBP USD. I did say in yesterday's outlook, I was expecting potentially more downside for GBP USD because it has like the most shallowest fourth wave. But we've gone sideways for the right amount of time. We just about missed out on the minimum common retracement for a fourth wave, which is the 0.236. That's like the minimum. We didn't hit that. This could actually be a WXY and it could end here, but I don't know. Either way, we have a 4 in, going for 5. And so there is no buying here. Literally looking for price to potentially come up here, but I wouldn't jump on top of this. I want to jump on this. So again, we can do a quick channel. You see how these channels work. Okay, when you have a 2 and you have a 4, I don't know if it ends there or there. We can do both. Take it to the end. Okay, over here, yeah, where your 3 ended, your purple 3, and as you can see, it comes to the top of the channel. Okay, like had I had a, had we known the 4th wave was over, we could have, took a trade like that. So just to check if this was it, and we pull this to here, and there's no real difference. Okay, wave 5's first 2 targets have been hit. First, take out the high of 3, that's done. Reach the top of the channel, or the upper boundaries of the channel, that's also done. So ideally, we're waiting for a turnaround. One thing we can also do is with the TDI, you can see we're completely out of the volatility bands. We're well oversold, bought. The red line here is the overbought line. So, anticipating lower. Okay. Go to the 15, we should start seeing some bearish divergences. But yeah, I would not jump into this trade. We're starting to diverge, if you ask me, because okay, no, we've actually gone above that high. So potentially this will drop and stay below here, start to give us signs of divergence, or maybe the next couple candles. This is not somewhere I'd want to jump in. I'm waiting for, maybe if by the time the news comes, we'll be able to take a short on GBP USD. Okay. This is, NZD USD. I should have been on the chart earlier, but I really couldn't. And I woke up late today as well, so I had so much to do in a short span of time. Okay, NZD USD, like all USD, have I done all? I'll go back. Yeah, I did. Expected to take the high. All USD and NZD USD, okay, they're not in the same boat as GBP and Euro, because they're in their 4th waves after an impulse, and NZD and AUD USD seem to be starting a bullish impulse. And here so far we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 potential leading diagonal going on here. Now maybe if these lines aren't converging, maybe this isn't a diag. Okay, so the lines are not converging. So potentially we've got a 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're about to get a major 3. We'll have to wait and see. So ultimately, this is the main demand zone. Okay, if price would come back there, I would attempt some buys, depending on what happens first. I mean, the best thing to do right now is let price take this high. I want to see price take this high. Then I want to look for this line straight, yeah. Then I want to look for signs of weakness. Okay, price might even come and take this first main target. We've got equal highs here. They might come and take this. Okay, so Auden ZD is just basically the same as the rest. We want to see price start to turn around so we can take a sell. It appears that we've got relative equal highs here as well, just like with NZD USD. Okay, so I would rather sell after we take out these highs and see if this supply holds. But this supply in itself has got equal highs. So currently, all of the USD dollar pairs are now bullish, but the next move would be to the downside. I think next week would have some great opportunities to buy the market. I would wait till next week. I mean, look, we've got a W formation over here. If you're a swing trader, you could literally buy it. Stop loss is there. Okay. Um, I'm not like that. I need my entries close to the invalidation. If we get price around here and it looks good, I will definitely be a buyer then. You know, somewhere inside of this zone, I'll definitely be a buyer if we can get price to come back down there. Okay. So that's it for now. I'll update you as the price in the market develops, and if we get any setups, I'll be back on YouTube straight away. So take care, trade safe. Let me know in the comments of any analysis or any charts you'd like me to do, and I'll get to it straight away. All right, peace.